This is a rant brought to you by the power of Mountain Dew. And I'm probably going to have to edit this and cut out dead spaces because that's where my mind is right now. I am angry, in a sense, and frustrated, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Um, and the latest thing that has me in this state of mind is the closure of TamTamPamela's channel. Now, TamTamPamela was probably the greatest Poe on the internet, and I enjoyed her channel. And my enjoyment of her channel started when Le Noir made a ponage video on TamTamPamela for World of Warcraft. TamTamPamela said that World of Warcraft was satanic, and I think it's probably the highest honor that a Poe could get, to get pwned by someone who actually thought that they were serious. You know? And that got mirrored on the Alliance of Demons channel. This was a couple of months ago. And I decided to check TamTamPamela out because I saw in the comments section of Le Noir's video people telling her, she's a Poe. You just got caught. And so I checked out TamTamPamela's channel, and nowhere on her channel did it say she was a Poe at all. She was completely in character at all times when she was on the internet. She was on forums, on other websites. She was TamTamPamela there, and she was also being a Poe there. I never found any time that she was not in character, save for that one last video she made letting the cat out of the bag before she closed her channel. Before she got talked about by Brett Keane with 15,000 subscribers and Thunderfoot with his over 100,000 subscribers, she was already getting a little bit of internet infamy. She had been on Vanity Fair, on their online magazine, and her channel was growing. And right before Brett Keane had talked about her, I checked out her channel again because she had made that video about the Japanese earthquake. And on her channel page, it said she had around 1,600 subscribers. And after Thunderfoot talked about her, I was curious again, how well is her channel doing? And she was up near 4,000 subscribers. And then something bad happened. People who disagreed with her being a Poe, people who disagreed with her art, they started dock dropping her. And after she was dock dropped, she had pizzas sent to her house. And scary phone calls and stuff like that. So, and a Facebook fan page popped up. And in my estimation, TamTamPamela was the greatest Poe on YouTube because she did not ever give you that wink at the end. She did not ever turn at the last second into a punchline the entire video. Edward Current was a distant second to her, and he's great because of his interweaving of comedy into his channel. It's satire, yeah, but it's obvious that it's comedy. And right below Edward Current is One God, One Jesus, the Australian, and again, obviously satire. You know, when he starts making gay jokes about wanting to have sex with Jesus, you know that it's, you know, that he's being a Poe part of the time in his video. But there are other Poes here on the internet, and not all of them are here for the lulz right away. Some of them are not even here for lulz. Some of them are here for social commentary. You know, some of them are here with a purpose. And you could see the purpose in TamTamPamela's channel. She was not here to make jokes. She was reflecting what other people were saying. Right after the earthquake in Haiti, Pat Robertson on television, you know, in a very famous gaffe, he was saying that it was God's will. And then TamTamPamela makes a video doing the same thing. But she's showing that there's already that sentiment out there. And she's giving people a video with a comment section to be able to vent against that sort of mentality. Another Poe on YouTube that is nowhere near as successful just because of popularity purposes would be Theology 101. And his purpose on that channel is basically to argue the other point, to give people a platform to argue against. You know, that's what I see his purpose as in doing that channel. And he doesn't have a punchline. It's not comedic sometimes, you know. And, you know, it has this serious purpose of, you know, promoting debate, you know, so that we can come to some conclusion on certain matters. So, and another thing, there is an opposite to the Christian Poes on the internet. In fact, in my comments on this video, anyone, let me know if you realized by now, before I just said this, that Aldous Valor is the evil atheist Poe. He always remains in character. There's not one place on his channel that says anything different, that says, hey, this is joking. You know, there was a video at one time where he went out of character for one message, and I don't know if that video is still up, but he goes to great lengths to stay in character at all times in other mediums too, on blog TV, you know, in other people's videos, and there's something to what he's doing other than comedy. You know, he's making people think. A lot of times there is comedy on his channel, but I wonder if people are going to get as angry with him as they did with TamTamPamela. Aldous Valor on many different mediums has dropped himself intentionally, and I'm not going to point those out, but the same thing that happened to Pamela with having pizza delivered to her house and having nonstop phone calls, that could actually happen to him once he gets some kind of popularity rub by being talked about by larger channels. And that, to me, is a stifling thought. And the purpose of this video is to basically get this out. The false flagging that's been going on YouTube and the personal things that can happen to someone because of what they're trying to do with their channel and what they're saying and how they're expressing themselves. These have had stifling effects on my own channel and on my own expression. I would never close my YouTube channel at all. And right before Pamela closed her channel, she had 8 times as many subscribers as I do, and I worked hard for mine. And if I lost mine because of false flagging or DMCA's, I would be upset at having to start over again, even though it was just maybe a year of work as of now. I've had to actually take steps to, prevent the entire loss of information from my channel. You can see right here, this is a backup hard drive that has every important video from my channel, so that if my channel goes down, I can re-upload it in a matter of however long it takes to upload videos to YouTube. There would be a bottleneck, but I'm pretty sure with 450 videos, it would take me 3 or 4 days to upload all of them. And the loss of subscribers, I'm sure I would get back, a quarter of my subscribers, but it would hurt, And when I see people getting to the point where they don't care about all of the hard work they've done because of the actions of other people, it stifles me. I don't want to criticize some people on YouTube as much as I really do want to. I don't want to go out there and do it because it doesn't matter how appropriate or inappropriate I am with the criticism. The flagging can happen if you don't know the person that you're criticizing. They can flag it for whatever reason and then disavow any knowledge of it being, flagged. Like, oh, I didn't do it, And there's no proof in the flagging system. The DMCA system, perhaps, when it's not a false DMCA, when someone's actually using their own account and they've already put their own personal information in it, then maybe you'd know who did it, but there's a reason why I don't talk about Islam as much on my channel. And it's the stifling effects of knowing that one video that is negative about Islam will probably be flagged immediately. Somebody will tell somebody, and it will be flagged immediately. There are people that must be searching the word Islam every day for every video made about Islam, and they are just intentionally flagging. It's quite obvious to me that no matter who talks about Islam in a negative manner, talks about the Prophet Muhammad in a negative manner, they get flagged. And I've been criticized myself for ragging on Christianity and not doing it equally, and part of the reason why I do this is because Christianity is in my backyard and it's what I know. But I do know a lot about Islam. I have read the Quran. And the reason why I'm not, the reason why I'm not as critical of them as I could be, even though they're not in my backyard, and and I'm only getting news reports off the internet, that are pissing me off. You know, I don't talk about being pissed off about Islam because of the fear of losing all of my work that I've already done. So it's some of it's vicarious learning because I haven't been flagged on my channel, or at least I haven't been notified of anyone trying to flag my videos. I've just seen a lot of my friends get flagged down, and it's made me back up my videos. It's made me tell other people my ideas so that they can use my ideas for their videos, because I don't want to do it on my own channel. You know, it's made me export it from my channel because I care a lot about my channels that I've put a lot of work into. So I've already talked about the tacit information, you know, that gets lost when channels go down like this, and I want people to think about the conversations that were already on TamTamPamela's videos. You know, all of the people that were asking if she was a Poe, that's one thing, but there were people that actually agreed with her and commented as such. And if you went to their channels, you could see videos where they were agreeing with her. All of that information is gone. The people that disagreed with her, the people that disagreed with her being a Poe, all of their comments, gone. You know, in a blink of an eye. Gone. It might not be as important to our culture, you know, as a whole, as, say, Timon's Girl's black and white films that she was saving and reproducing for the internet and putting on her channel. But it's still something that was just lost. And you think about the history of videos that were on Coughlin 666's channel, on Vogder 2100's channel, on every large channel that goes down, you know, and it's not just the videos that they would like to put back up, like with Edible Napalm and his Napalm archive. You know, a lot of the history that's being lost is comment threads and videos that the makers themselves wouldn't consider important, but other people and history would consider important, and they're gone. They're fucking gone. This is what censorship does, you know, and I just had the thought that it would be completely fucking ironic if this video got flagged down, you know. That would really piss me off. Flagging down a video about how wrong it is to flag people down. And it's fucked up.